Okay, everybody, it's me, Bonka 922. Kaiju. This is becoming a constant occurrence with Kaiju number 8. You have tremendous fallout of a tremendously powerful Kaiju that shows up, it talks, and guess what? Kafka's going to have to get involved. So, last week's episode, we saw at the end of it, we saw this guy riding on a... They call them wyverns in this episode. To me, they look like Rodan. That's what they look like. Except they spit energy fire beams. So basically, fire Rodan. Yeah, I'm calling them fire Rodans. I don't care what the name they have, Yanbu, whatever it's called. Call fire Rodans. So the fallout is that there are all these meteors hitting the city, the base, which in fact that is actually Kaiju. Now everyone gets suited up. Freaking Kafka got late to the party, but he does tell the vice captain that, oh, how to defeat these guys, you have to go after their backs. Well, actually, no, he doesn't tell that to the vice captain. He tells the vice captain that these Kaiju don't do this. They don't attack in groups. And then he's like, there's probably someone commanding them. And sure enough, we get this guy. We don't have a number for this dude. So far, the only numbers we have are Kaiju number 8, which is Kafka, and Kaiju number 9. We don't know who this guy is. He's red, and what I like about his design is he has normal teeth inside his mouth, and the outside is just like these razor sharp teeth. Kind of creepy. But he goes full bore on the vice captain. While that's happening, everybody else is trying to fight these fire Rodans. I'm calling them fire Rodans. Just roll with it. There's a lot of them. And they're intelligent all of a sudden because they're being ordered to do this, they work in unison. Even when Kafka's telling everyone, oh, this is how you kill them, here comes Shinomiya. Now listen, I know a lot of people, Stab McStab, have problems with this character. I am trying to like her. I'm trying to put an effort into. But she like comes in like, with her axe. They give her an axe because she's the third powerfulest officer in the defense force. So the captain and vice captain decide to give her an axe. And she uses this axe to mash through all the freaking fire Rodans. Reno brings up the rear to cover her by shooting it with ice bullets. And then they slowly but surely start to make headway. Kafka, during this whole ordeal, is able to save one officer from the fire Rodans, and they begin to go out and rescue people. The fight with the vice captain and this Kaiju is insane. It looks like the vice captain's gonna win. No, he's not gonna win. Because that's how these fights go. You think that they have a leg up on these Kaijus that can talk, and you don't. You simply don't. It's insane. First, we had number 9. And, okay, give credit's due. Shinomiya was surprised, so she didn't really was able to do anything with it. But even with Reno against number 9, he was starting to figure things out. He was, no, they don't. And the same result happens. Kafka has to transform. He has to take them out. To me, this is just like, really? Basically, what transpires is he's slashing and cutting this dude, cutting off his arms, everything. Eventually, he kind of exposes the core of this kaiju. And he's about to strike it. No. It evolves again. And grows really huge. And we're back to square one. But even before that occurs, or when that occurs, Kafka feels it. He literally feels it. And he's not transformed. That, to me, blew my mind. Like, oh my God. So, this episode gets a 10 out of 10. I'm sorry. It gets a definite 10 out of 10. So now we have this ultra mega super gigantic guy who the vice captain's been fighting, and his suit was at 92%. So you can see how ridiculous this sounds. Now, the only thing is this. I don't know what Kafka can do here. I mean, he's got power. But this guy? I don't even think Kafka transforming and going after this guy, and let's say, he hits him in the back. He doesn't know where the core is. Because as it's stated towards the end of the fight, Vice Captain, might as well get his real name, Hoshina says that his core has moved. So, this was a crazy episode. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. Because, it's funny because this show, what I like about this show, it doesn't stop with the action. It just doesn't. You have one incident. Oh, time for another incident. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. Bonkers out the wall. But this definitely, for me, gets a 10 out of 10. It was bananas. But, next week unless Mina shows back up and she fights it, Kafka's going to have to go in. Now, I do know there was a scene in the manga. I kind of got spoiled. Not really. Of something that happens. But I don't think it's here yet. Not here yet. But this is DEFCON 4 now. Because this guy is freaking massive. And he's screaming his lungs out. And he's ready to go. And he's huge. So I don't know how the hell they get out of this. It's just like insane. Because it seems to me that's what the manga and anime are doing here. Anytime a kaiju that can speak shows up, no one in the defense force can defeat it. What? Are we really going that route here? Now, the thing is, the thing about the whole show, though, I find very weird, is that Mina, who's the captain, is never around or never confronts these kaiju that can talk. It's always Reno or the vice captain. It's never her. And that's the thing that I'm trying to figure out here. Because if she confronted them, would it be a wash? I don't think it's gotta be a wash. She's gotta have the ability to just take them out. You're not gonna rely on Kafka every time these dudes show up, are you? Well, anyway, like I said, great episode, 10 out of 10. Catch you guys next week. Oh, man. How are you going to get out of this? Like, really, how are they going to get out of this? We'll hope for the best. I'll see you guys later.